So we're in Minnesota again, but we were supposed to come out here tomorrow anyways to check out what's left of the Cannonball collection that I'll be selling in about a month. And Ben here, who helped me with the Cannonball collection, also found another collection, so we moved it up by day. We're going to see about 60 or 75 cars that an older gentleman owns, and we're going to try to buy them all if possible, and if they're in the price range that we need. But Ben, you said you got a surprise for me. What's that?
I do. I told the old guy Tom, I said we were going to be there at 3:30, which gives us an hour and a half. On the way to this guy's shop, I have another stop that I want to take you to. It's my next door neighbor, Paul. He's a good friend of mine. He has about a dozen or maybe up to 20 Pontiac GTOs. And he has everything from just bare bones carcass, put them together kind of a situation, up to fully done. And I've been trying to get this guy over there for about 4 or 5 years now, and today is the day. So
all right,
we'll see what this thing will yield.
I haven't really been very successful buying GTOs, and really even Camaros and Chevelles and things like that. Everybody seems to think they know what they're worth, and everybody seems to want more than they're worth. So if you go back over the days of Gas Monkey, we've had a few float in and out, but not very many compared to all the other stuff we buy and sell. So I'll be interested to see if this guy owns 20-something GTOs and he knows what they're worth. So unless it's a gift, we probably won't be able to get anything bought. But the good thing I like about you, Ben, is you show up, you don't drink, you do all the driving, and you always have me a cold Miller Lite waiting.
I do what I can.
There we go. So we're on the ground here in Minnesota. I'm not going to tell you where because it's a top secret location. Friend of Ben here that I've actually met a couple of times when I'm coming up here has a horde of Pontiacs. And we're going to check them out and see if I can't get something bought, right, Paul?
Sure enough, we'll see what could happen there, Richard.
Well, I'm a buyer and a seller, so let's go check them out.
All right, thanks.
Where am I going? So all these are fully your Pontiacs?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. Welcome to heaven.
Whoa, okay. I thought you said you had some Pontiac cars, but you got some Pontiac stuff. I mean, you got seats, you got dashes, wings, cars, and parts.
Yeah, and around the corner there is a stairway to heaven.
Does any of this make any sense?
All of it, absolutely.
Okay.
69 Judge Fender right there.
Real deal?
Real deal, yep.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, everything that I've got is real. I don't, the clones, the fakes.
You don't mess with that.
Reproduction parts I try to stay away from. Everything is all original.
What is it?
Sheet metal and
GTO stuff?
Yep. Everything here is GTO.
GTO.
Yep.
What are you gonna do with all this stuff, man?
Well, I can't take it with me, and my wife says I better get rid of it before I die. So.
Well, you got a long time left.
Yep, exactly.
Look at that. So do you do the work yourself?
I disassemble and reassemble, but the paint and body work and the mechanicals go to other people.
So do you advertise a bunch of this stuff, or you just collect?
I just collect, and occasionally I'll see somebody who's looking for this or that, and I'll respond to an ad and help them out. So
date code rims, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
All sets of 4.
Actually, that's a 5.
5.
Yep. They got the rare set of Mickey Thompsons there. Those are cool. And then the Spider motor wheels. And then a good old American slots and some international wires next to that.
Now these I thought they had on Mustangs. But did they make them in different bolt sizes?
Yeah, they did. Yep.
Okay.
And Mopar had a stock rim that was what they call that. It was the rim that was produced and then recalled and never put on cars apparently. So
here's a totally taken apart GTO. Pretty solidly loaded. It's still $14,000.
Yeah, well, it includes the front clip. The seats are already done.
It's the whole car and everything.
Yep. The brake and fuel line's been done. The suspension's been done. The inner and outer tie rods, master cylinder, wheel cylinders, all that stuff's already been done. So.
Well, what's next?
Well, you can go upstairs to the stairway heaven for parts, or we can.
Let's go look at cars.
Let's go look at door number 2.
Wow.
A few more parts.
You have got a lot of parts.
He's got all the parts.
There's a little hubcap, convertible,
this
bucket
here,
seat.
This is an all original car. Bought it from the original owner. A legit 64 tri-power 4-speed posi. Original paint, original interior, numbers matching, everything.
That's pretty cool. What's something like that worth?
Haven't really figured a number on that. Done, it's probably a 200,000 plus car, so.
Why is that? Is 64?
Well, the numbers matching, it's got the build sheet and all that. Actually, there was 2 build sheets with the car.
Yeah.
And being a tri-power 4-speed, numbers matching, and the history. Apparently the guy who bought it in California, he street raced it, and the first 2 years of ownership, he paid for the car street racing it.
Okay, freaking cool.
So that's kind of a neat story just on its own.
You got a builder up there. Nice car here.
This will be a time warp in here.
Wow.
Complete with the California emissions.
Nice little blue car here.
Yeah, that one there, I'm the second title owner to that one too.
That's cool.
HO 4-speed, all original interior. Exterior's been repainted.
I got you. And that one's on the list for getting built, huh?
Yep, that's on the list. A real 69 Judge. One of the first 2000 program cars.
But that thing is rusty.
That's seen better days, yeah.
Yeah, but see, you guys' idea of rust and my idea of rust are two different things.
So that's rusty to you, huh?
Really rusty.
Really rusty, yeah. It's like, why would you even do a project like that? Huh?
I've done a few, and I don't want to do it anymore. Nah, this car's too cool. Don't restore it.
Well, that's what I kind of am tempted just to do it as is.
You can just sell it to me for 20.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like a good price.
Yeah.
All right, door number 3 we
Door,
got. Here we
let's
go.
see what's in door number 3 here.
Just keeps getting better, huh?
Oh yeah, it kind of builds up.
All right.
The crescendo.
Holy cow, man. What's they call this color?
Atoll blue.
Atoll blue.
There's that Ram Air 4 I was telling you about, Richard.
Oh, okay. Now what's the story on that?
That's all original except for exterior poorly Earl Schreiber repaint back in the 80s. Interior is all original and flawless.
It's this car, Richard.
And it's kind of a, I'll just say a wolf in sheep's clothing, so.
Ram Air 4. Oh, that's cool.
That's original carpet, door panels, seats.
That's amazing. How many miles?
It's like 59 and change.
Gotcha.
That's my hot little 63 Le Mans to become a Super Duty clone or something. A rat rod, or put in a big motor and a rear axle.
Okay.
There's the gasser I told you about.
Oh, so you got a matching pair here, convertible and
Yep.
coupe.
Yeah, so that they're both Judges. Obviously the convertible is one of 168 made.
So what's that thing worth?
The way it sits, you know, probably 70, 75 maybe.
Oh, really? I thought if they only made that many, it'd be worth more.
Well, I mean, it needs to be restored, but.
Oh, okay. You got some, these are some purple colored cars right here.
Yeah, that's my Iris Mistress here on the right. Tri-power 4-speed convertible, all numbers everywhere.
Very cool.
Probably the nicest one in the world as far as the way it was restored and the authenticity of every component on it.
Yeah, okay. That's freaking rad. Another matching pair here, hard top and convertible.
Now, this one's actually the famous Post.
Why is it famous?
Just because the Post cars were a little bit lighter than the hard top, and
Oh, really?
yep. And so this has got 390 gears in it, 4-speed, tri-power.
Fun.
Wood wheel and all of that.
Now, I like kooky shit, so this is tricking my trigger right here.
Oh, 61 Rambler American. Yeah, this is a pretty wild car. I actually drive this from here all the way to the fairgrounds or back to the 50s.
Oh, yeah? Did they have back in 50s this year?
Yep.
Did they put a bunch of rules and crap on it?
That was actually pretty open.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you get this thing up in the air?
Well, it's got a lot of tire and not enough horsepower.
We can fix that.
Yeah.
This is funny. I like this.
I mean, it does have a nice little cross ram intake.
Oh yeah, perfect.
So it really just needs a better set of heads, and it could probably, you know, make it into a 500 horse monster.
I get it. Got another blue car in here.
Well,
Or is that black?
That's a black. That one is probably the nicest black Judge in the world as well. I just finished that one.
Really?
Yep.
Nicest one in the world, kids. Look at
Yep.
that.
Ram Air 3 4-speed. Again, all numbers matching everything. And
What's something like that worth?
I'm the second owner on that one. That's probably 200 as it sits.
Wow. See, I've just never been up on my Pontiac
Valuations, yeah.
Yeah, I was telling them on the way here, I've never really bought a lot of muscle cars other than Mustangs. You know, it just never happened. It didn't like I avoided them, but when they did run across, I was like, shit, I don't even know what that's worth for sure.
Yep.
You know, so I just usually call Dennis or Chris and let them go after it.
See, what do you guys think, huh?
Very pretty, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. For example, this guy here under the hood.
There we go.
Yep, good old tri-power.
Right down to the chalk marks, huh?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Good looking cars. So what can I buy from you? What do you got?
Well, I guess, you know, you see what I got? I got a few more at home.
I told him about the Firebird.
The Firebird, yep.
Mom's car.
Mom's car, yep. They bought it brand new. A beautiful 71 Le Mans Sport there, huh?
Well, I got a story about a 71 Le Mans.
Ah.
And it might have been a 72 Le Mans. But my sister, the Miss Daphne, that is the keeper of the keys and the leader of everything that is Gas Monkey Office, her boyfriend used to bring her home in one of these. It was jacked up on Kreggers and big and littles, and it had a red dome light. Boy, I just thought he was the coolest guy on the planet, you know. And then when I got older, I realized what he was doing with that red dome light, and my sister, and well, there you go. I didn't care.
Can't talk about that. Huh?
Yeah. But yeah, but at least it's loaded. It's AC, power steering, power brake.
Yep, and rally gauges, and believe it or not, it does run and drive, but I've already sold a few of the parts off of it. As
Why?
The hood and the Endura.
Why would you do that?
It's just a sacrificial lamb.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it rusty?
It's not bad, actually.
A little bit back here.
A little back in the quarters, you know. It was a Minnesota car. And then that's
I know, that thing's a trip.
That's the two that I have at home. Ram Air 4 Judge, all numbers matching, all original except the exterior body paint.
Very cool.
And then this guy here, my uncle's goat. That's my first GTO, still have it, so.
You Pontiac guys, y'all stick with it. Longer than most, really.
Yeah, either because we don't know any better or we do know better. Haven't quite figured that one out.
Exactly.
So.
Well, super cool, man. The parts are what blows me away. I mean, you got more money probably in storage bill than you do in parts.
There's probably a good case for that.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people that I end up buying their collection like this, and they think, you know, obviously you own these places, but they rent or whatever, and
Oh yeah.
they're just like, holy cow.
If I had to rent this much space for 14 years, that would be a good way to just blow some money.
That would be.
And instead, the asset, just the structure itself, is more than doubled. So, not to say that the parts probably haven't more
really
than doubled
cool.
too.
GTO, I love it.
Yeah, Arizona, Minnesota, going up to the stairway to heaven.
I'm going to check it out. Watch your head.
Hey, you want to stay out of this guy here.
Yeah, that wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah.
Now I know who to call if I need GTO stuff.
Yep, yeah, I do have that. So, 8
tracks.
tracks, dash pads, fenders, pretty much just about everything a guy needs. So,
Yeah, glass. Do they repop the glass for GTOs yet?
They do, but if you get tinted glass and you put your polarized sunglasses on, it's got that kind of checkerboard look to it where the factory original tinted glass
Doesn't have it.
It doesn't have it. It's just that solid look. So
Seats, gauges, lights, horn buttons. I love a guy that knows his stuff and keeps it. See, if you hadn't sold all the stuff off the little Le Mans, I might have to buy that for my sister so she can remember her high school days.
yeah. Would she like to remember those days?
I don't know. That'd be a question for her.
Yeah. Look what I got you, honey. Yeah. Real 69 Judge wings. So.
Golly. If people knew what I've thrown away over the years, they'd probably shoot me.
Yeah.
Actually, I
Why
know
would you do
that.
that?
Don't got room for it. Don't got room to keep it around.
Well, as my buddy was here earlier today, he said, every time I come here, you got more stuff.
Well, we are off to look at some Mustangs and old cars, I guess.
Mustangs and old cars.
I don't know what all's there.
Yeah.
Something Ben found for me. We were coming up here anyways to take a final look at the Cannonberg stuff and before we sell all that. So we thought we'd roll in a little bit early and come here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Picked a good day for it.
Yeah. And you probably saw some cool stuff, you know. It's a 1970 Ram Air hood right here. Little surface rust on it, but it's not kinked and it's really great.
Oh, that'll
Great
clean
shape,
up.
So, yep.
So there you go. You know, you never know where or how much stuff one person has. And I guarantee you he's not the only guy that has that much GTO stuff. Everybody collects what they like, and these guys are the ones that keep the hobby alive. So super cool, Paul.
You bet, Richard.
Right on. Now, where's that community bathroom?